Today's 2-minute tip, we're going to be looking at how to hit the lower shot, the low ball flight. Played a little bit of links golf recently, and the lower ball flight is definitely going to be a shot that's going to help you instead of trying to play it really high up into the wind or when it's downwind, depending on what kind of shot you've got, but having the low shot is really going to help you. So to play the low shot, what we're going to try and do is, if we're going to be aiming towards the 200 and the 250 marker up the top there, one thing we want to try and do is make sure that as we get through the ball that our hands are going to stay that little bit further forward. So we're going to decrease the loft a little bit, really make sure that as we're coming back through the ball, we're just going to carry on turning, keep those hands forward as much as we possibly can, because as soon as we start getting too far back and we start getting a bit flicky and flippy, that ball's going to go up in the air and the ball's going to end up coming back to you, especially when you've got really high winds. We're going to put the ball a little bit further back in your stance as well. So instead of having the ball for a 7-iron that I've got here kind of in the centre or just left of centre, we're going to try and go a little bit further back, just so that when we get back to the ball, those hands have got a much better opportunity of staying a little bit further forward. The other thing we're going to do is make sure that we're going to be aiming slightly to the left. Because that ball is a little bit further back in our stance, there could be a tendency that we're going to leave the club face a fraction open. So for that low ball flight, 1, we're going to put the ball a little bit further back in your stance. 2, we're going to make sure that we're going to be aiming a fraction down the left hand side to allow for that slightly open club face potentially. And number 3, we're going to make sure those hands stay a lot further forward through the ball to decrease the loft basically as you hit the ball. So instead of in the middle or just left to centre and aiming straight, we're going to be aiming slightly left, putting the ball a little bit further back in your stance, trying to keep those hands forward and smother the ball as you come back through with your chest. Pretty good, take that one. A very quick 2-minute tip, so make sure you give me a little comment in the box below if you've got any questions. Hit me up on Instagram, social media at Danny Harwood PGA, or look at my website, contact me via my website, which is dannyharwoodpga.com. Hope this helps, and bye for now.